Hey everybody, welcome back to another video, and frankly a video that I never thought I would make here on my channel, bird photography. Now, I don't have anything against bird photographers, and I certainly don't have anything against birds. It's just a kind of photography I've really never been interested in. Now, it's not like I've never taken photos of birds before, but I've never intentionally gone out with the intention of doing bird photography before. And actually, one of my favorite things to photograph as part of my seascape photography is capturing images of pelicans. Really, nothing says seascape photography more than a pelican flying over the ocean or sitting out at the end of a pier. But again, I've never really gone out with the intention of doing bird or wildlife photography. Those images have been captured when I'm already out doing my seascape or landscape photography. But I've been absolutely bored to death lately. Over the last 6 weeks or so, we've been stuck in our normal winter weather pattern, which is really nice temperatures, very comfortable, low humidity, but cloudless blue skies, flat surf conditions. And it's perfect for the beachgoers and the hordes of tourists and snowbirds that we have down here. But it's just not great weather for landscape or seascape photography. So I decided to give bird photography a shot. So I headed out really early one morning to my local nature preserve, which is only about 5 miles up the road. And it's called Wakodahatchee Wetlands. Yeah, I'll put the name up on the screen for you right there. Yeah, Wakodahatchee Wetlands. What an amazing place that is, both for that wildlife and for photographers. Just absolutely teeming with life. Lots of huge birds like wood storks and herons and ibis, as well as other wildlife like iguanas and marsh rabbits, and even a couple of alligators swimming around that morning. And I know I shouldn't have been, but I was shocked at how many people, mostly photographers, were there that early in the morning. Probably 50 to 75 photographers with their massive lenses. And here I come walking up with my my 70 to 300. Yeah, so there was definitely no getting a vlog done. I just didn't count on the massive amounts of people there that early in the morning. But really, who can blame them? You know, it was a beautiful morning. The temperature was still relatively cool, low humidity, and the wildlife was definitely more active first thing in the morning. Yeah, so no vlog, but I was able to capture a bunch of video so you could see what I was seeing. You'll see the massive amounts of people, the photographers with their massive lenses, and of course the wildlife. And then my photos from that morning will be after the video. Yeah, and let me just put it out there before we even get started. For those of you who don't know, I'm not a wildlife photographer, and I'm certainly not a bird photographer. I didn't really do anything different. I just kind of showed up with my Sony A7RIII and my 70-300mm lens. I didn't really change any settings on my camera. I wasn't shooting in burst mode, and I wasn't using, you know, bird eye autofocus or anything like that. So my actual plan was to approach this more from a landscape photography perspective. Instead of really zooming in and capturing all the intimate details of the bird or catching it in flight, I was more interested in the overall composition, you know, what was going on behind the bird. You know, again, trying to think like a landscape photographer that was doing bird photography. So there was plenty of times that I wanted to take a shot but didn't take a shot. For instance, if you know, I saw a bird up in the tree and it was kind of sitting on the end of the branch, and I went to take the shot, and it really didn't have anything of value behind him. You know, maybe just a boring blue sky or just maybe a couple branches sticking out. I didn't take the shot, and I just kind of moved on and went on to my next composition. I was really looking for, again, animals in their natural habitat, but something in the background that added value to the photo. And in the end, I'm pretty happy with the way most of the photos turned out, but I'll let you be the judge of that. Definitely let me know what you think down in the comments below. Okay, so let's roll the video now. I didn't include any music because I wanted you to be able to hear the natural sounds of the wildlife in the wetlands. And then my photos will be right after that, and then I'll be back at the end to wrap it up.
bring it in, and somebody would help them and help it.
Wow. Something bad going on. How's the lens doing?
Good.
You like it? Yeah?
Yeah.
So?
Yeah, the lens.
All right, there you go. My first attempt at bird photography. I can honestly say I had a great time doing it, and I'm pretty happy with the way most of the photos turned out, but I'm not sure that's going to be a regular feature here on my channel. Definitely let me know what you thought of this amazing location and which photo you liked the best. I'm not sure which one I liked the best, but I liked some of the wood stork photos, and I think my favorite though is actually the big iguana that's sitting up in the tree. All right, everybody, thank you so much for tuning in this week. I really appreciate it. I hope you're doing well out there, keeping safe. Have a great week, and we'll see you right back here next Monday. Thanks, guys. Bye.